everyone, and welcome to another week at the Looney Balloony Learning Center. As always, I'm Tess, and the crazy guy behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Hi.
He might even make a guest appearance in front of the camera tonight.
What?
I hope you've all had a great week. We've had a good week. It's been a little slow here. So if you're just starting out and you're getting worried that you're not getting orders, November is a Deadsville month. It is to be expected, at least here for us. Very, very quiet. I think I only answered, 3 or 4 messages today. So quiet.
Yeah, it's dead on like all the boards and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's quiet down.
And
So don't think it's you. It's not you. It's just cyclical. And every year, this is what happens. So take it while you can. That's what I'm trying to focus on, is taking the rest while we have it and working on other projects that I've neglected for far too long and trying to get caught up on certain things. But tonight marks our very first night of people checking in, and we are doing our giveaway. What have we got, Randy?
We got 2 people. We got Shanna,
yeah.
and Sharita.
And Sharita, my ladies. Very nice to have you here with us, both
Hi
ladies.
from Joyzy and Canada.
Yes. All right. So both of those get 2 entries into our little drawing for the end of the month. And this is every week. You pop in, you say hi, you get the 2 entries. So there we go. We're 2 for 2 already tonight. That's great.
Yeah, everybody remember, and I'm going to say it throughout, please enter your name or just say hi from where you're from.
Yeah.
State, province. If you want to add
the city, that's great.
city.
But we're not going to make that part of the requirement because I understand privacy and all of that. Just know that we don't use it for nefarious reasons. But anyways, I'm so happy to have you all here.
No.
Hi, Inez from Mississauga. Hi. Tammy from Aurelia. Yay. And Miss Khadija from Milton. How are you, hon? I'm so glad you made it. You have no idea. This is making me so happy. But we're here again for, this is our 17th week, Randy. Did you know that?
17th.
17th, which just happens to be my lucky number.
Oh, yes, that's your softball number.
It was I played very, very competitive softball throughout the years in my childhood and all the way up. And that was always my jersey number, was 17. My daughter was born on the 17th of February. So and Randy's 18th. So we're just going to put that. It's close enough to count.
It's close enough.
But yeah, so this is our 17th one. I couldn't believe it. I mentioned last week we've been doing it for a couple months, but it's longer than that. So, but I love them. I hope you enjoy it. And Amy from Virginia. How are you, Amy? Nice to have you with us tonight. And you get 2 entries now into our drawing. What's everyone's feelings on this drawing? Worth it? Not worth it? Is it all good?
Well, people are checking in. Obviously, they think it's worth it.
I know.
Stop doing that.
I always worry. I want to make it worth everyone's while. So I was like, do I do a half-hour call, an hour call, once a week? We were debating it all. And this is what we came up with. But I hope you all like the idea. And thank you. Priceless. Yay. Excited. Yay.
I'm having issues with mine.
Full warning, guys. Today, the internet has been stupid. I don't know what's going on. It's been lulling. It hasn't completely dropped, but we've been having lulls. So if we disappear for whatever reason, please stay. We will come back. I will always come back until I say goodnight in one way, shape, or form. If we can't get back on, I will at least on my phone get on and put a message. We're off, okay? So no, we will come back. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but it's been frustrating. But today, is Trish on here yet? I don't think so.
We do have 8 people, so everyone say hi and what area you're from.
Yeah, if you haven't already, but I think that's all.
No, we're up to 10 now.
Oh, all right. Make sure you check in, everyone, to get your entries. There's Dima. Hi, Dima. How are you this week? Love that you're back. And All right. So Trish last week, when I was making all the flowers, mentioned about poppy flowers. And with Remembrance Day coming up very soon, I thought I would show you a really quick little well, it's not really quick. It's a beautiful poppy flower.
Remembrance Day, and then in the States, it's called something different.
Well, it's not Memorial Day. That's May, right? What is it? We're having Hi, Christina. How are you? And Crystal from Georgia. What part of Georgia? I'm curious. I lived closer to the Alabama border in Georgia, in Carrollton, for a very brief time in my life. So, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Thank you. From England. Oh, you're up late. Thank you so much for checking in. And you get y'all are getting 2 entries. That's really good. Yes, Tammy. Thank you. Veterans Day. Brain fog and then some. But Powder
CRS.
Springs. Okay, I know where that is. Wonderful. Glad to have you with us. See, when I start talking to people from the South, I start talking like I'm from the South, and it's not a good thing. I'm very out of practice. Anyways, we are going to attempt this poppy balloon. Full disclosure, I just learned how to make these. I've never made one before. So let's give this a go. I'm nothing if I'm not honest. You know, that's the thing. I will never lie to you. But yeah, so we're going to do this together. We're starting off with a 260. We're blowing it up half decently all the way down to the bottom. This, we're probably not going to, we are going to use the entirety of this balloon, but we need a little room because we're going to be doing a lot of twisting. All right, so the first is a bubble. A small little, like 1.5 bubble. Lock that in. Okay, soften your balloons. Key to all the twisting is always make sure you soften the balloons. We're going to do a small, like 4-finger fold, pardon me, and spin that off, okay? So you have your bubble and your fold over, okay? We're gonna do, this is a little bit like our sunflowers that we did last week, or a couple weeks ago. What is that, 3 weeks now? Time's flying, guys. Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, these are fun.
These are fun, but in between.
Yeah, I know, right? I love Wednesday nights, guys. You've made them my absolute favorite night of the week. And I hope you do too. All right, so we're matching the first bubble with another bubble. And then we're going to soften a little bit. Hi there, checking in from Lombard, Illinois. Our favorite Marine. Our favorite Chicagan.
Chicago.
What do you call it?
Windy Cityites.
Chicagoites? Marine, you have to help me out here. I'm having a moment. What is it? Chicagonians?
Bozo the Clown fans?
Yeah.
I remember Bozo the Clown from WGN.
Chicagoan. Chicagoan? Chicagoan. Okay. Chicago. That's a hard one. All right. I like to think, considering I'm a Canadian, I like to think I know quite a bit about the U.S., but I don't know all the names for everything.
Yeah, and it's funny that with all our traveling and stuff like that we've done, we know how to pronounce people who come from Glasgow, Scotland, the right terminology.
Right.
They're Glaswegians.
Yes. Isn't that crazy? But anyways, okay, so I keep going. So it's pearl, loop, spin, pearl, loop, spin, and we're going to do 5. Okay? This feels weird to my hands. I'm spinning in the wrong direction.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, a good 4. Okay, again, full disclosure, I have huge hands, guys. So that might be 5 if you've got tiny little fingers. And I put too much air in my balloon.
But we know how to solve that problem.
I do. I'm going to take a little out, retie it nice and close to the end, as close as I can, and then continue on my merry little way. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. Okay. There we go. We're gonna end off there. Okay. Then, did I get them all the same size? I did. Pretty close. We're gonna take a black balloon. And this is gonna be our inside of the poppy, right? The black or green part. Everyone's different. They some do black, some do green, mostly black. Okay, so what is that? Maybe 12 inches, a foot?
No, it's like 16.
No. 12 and 2, it's 14. Split the difference. Split the difference. I'm going to back it off to 12, 13. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. Put some air in a balloon and away we go. All right, so you're going to take your neck and you're going to take your beginning here, okay? And you're going to spin it around your first bend, okay? Then, let's see, what's the best way for you guys to watch how to do this? We're going to do another pearl, but it's going to be a little bit bigger pearl, like a 3-finger almost. Okay, and you're going to bridge over that red pearl, come around and spin around that first petal, we'll call it. Okay, so do you see how I've made the petal and made the pearl, a bigger pearl, and then I've spun it all the way around?
More like a dash.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Wow, this 260 is thin. Okay, and go around. Come back up the other side. Okay. This flower is definitely a trust the process. Okay. It looks ugly as we're making it, but the final product is very cute and very classy looking, okay? Making another 3-finger pearl, come down around that petal and up the other side. Okay, another.
Try to get in there.
Try and get nice and tight. Big one. Sorry. Around, down, up, and over. Okay. Now, last one, and we're going to do that to connect these two petals. We're going to do it over our first pearl, which we could probably even
hide the neck. Hide your mechanics.
Hide your mechanics always, or else I'll yell at you. No, I don't yell. Do I yell, Randy?
Sometimes. Hands.
Oh, yeah. I look super cute in this shirt. Oh, thank you, Clarita. Nice to see you, by the way. And Christy. You almost missed, Clarita. But you're here and you got your 2 ballots. Not ballots. I've been calling it that. 2 entries.
Entries.
Into our drawing.
And
all right.
Carrie has checked in from Malvern, Arkansas.
You're our first Arkansonian. Is that how you?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I thought so. All right. So I trimmed that off, and I'm going to find my black neck that was there, and I'm just going to tie it. You could just weave it around, but this is a lot of fiddly work, and I'm worried about it coming apart. So that on the wrong side. All right, there we go. So that's the front so far. Okay, we're gonna do another pearl with this red that I've had left laying around. Okay, we're going to trim off the extra, tie that off. Then, without losing it, blow up our next one, our second one.
She was doing embroidery.
Embroidery. I have a great respect for embroidery work. My daughter's done a little bit of it. I have not. I was a cross stitcher and a knitter. I like that. I also enjoy painting.
You were a cross stitcher. I was a cross fitter.
Oh. You're so hilarious.
Ain't I though?
The dad jokes are just
Epic.
It's a word. I don't know if I'd use epic as the word. All right. So I've just connected those two. Now we are going to do about a 7-finger loop. No, it's got to be bigger than that. Let's do an 8-finger loop. Yeah. My big old 8 fingers, so it might be 10 of your little guys. I'll do one and measure it and see for you guys. Too much stuff on a small table. About 8 inches. Okay, and remember to soften it up.
You disappeared over to the side.
I'm sorry. 8 inches. Okay. They are hard. Oh, you know what I didn't do, guys?
Pearl?
A pearl. So we're doing basically the exact same thing as we did on the first round, just making our loops bigger. Okay? So Randy, I need you to read out all the comments because I'm trying to focus on this and then I go over here and I mess that up.
You look at something else on the screen and mess up, yes. No, Clarita was doing embroidery on a baby sweater.
Oh.
For a Christmas gift.
Oh,
they are hard to do.
Yes, I would imagine. A very small area, right?
Well, unless you have kids like my mom did.
And then you pity them a great deal.
Who, the mom or the kids?
The mom.
Oh.
I see how big your head is. That poor woman. So I send her a sympathy card every time on your birthday. I used to send my mom roses on my birthday.
What are you making? Maureen, we're making we are making, I have a little Frenchman in my pocket. No,
oui.
She is making a poppy for Remembrance Day.
Or Veterans Day.
Or Veterans Day.
Okay. So we're doing 5 of these again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. See if I left myself enough room. And Maureen, I was mentioning it's a trust the process moment because it's a little ugly right now.
Clarita was her mom's birthday gift.
You were born on your mom's birthday. That's awesome. I am the only one that's not a summer baby in my family. I'm a winter baby. I'm January 25th for all your calendars. But no, everybody else in my family, May is very heavy, and then my brother's in July. So it's just me in the winter. Which my parents were great parents, and they got invested in an in-ground pool when I was 5. And I was the water baby. They barely went in. My brother wasn't huge on it. I was the water baby. I still am the water baby. And I could never have a pool party. It was awful. The tragedy. Are y'all feeling sorry for me yet? All right. Okay, here we go. So the last one, I can't remember if I need that last pearl or not, but better to have it and get rid of it than not have it. But I'll know when I put these together. All right, so, one came apart. So here we go. We are going to, from where we started, have our inside balloons sideways, and then use your fingers, and you're gonna slide this one, if I've made it big enough, right over top. Okay, now my next one in line is this one. I'm gonna do the same thing. I should have made these just a little bit bigger. I'm sorry for the noise, guys. But such is life as a balloon designer. Okay, so I've got 2 of them. Three. Now I'm sweating. The struggle is real.
Alethea's in the group.
Hi, Alethea. How are you, my dear?
Clarita has 3 generations that have a birthday on the same day.
What?
Her mom, and her son.
Wow, that is insane. But like, how cool is that? I not a lot of people could claim that. That's amazing. All right, so I've ended. I did need the last pearl. So make sure you end when you're doing your loops with a pearl. Okay, and then I have just my neck. I'm just going to wrap it around here to connect these two, okay? Mine is turning the wrong way.
This is where good balloons come into play that won't pop on you.
Yeah, when I'm sitting here wrestling with them like that they won't pop. Okay, so in a perfect world, I don't know what I've done. Maybe it's... I'm sorry, you guys are probably really getting that loud in the mic. But anyways, in a perfect world, they would lean forward a little bit. You'd probably glue them. But it's cute just the way it is. And then to finish it off, the struggle, yes, it is. It is a struggle. Some days they're more than others. All right, so I'm just gonna put that in there and I will come up, around, and there. All right, so it's a cute poppy. It looks a little bit more like the natural in the wild poppy versus the poppy symbol that we wear on our lapels. I think what it is, and I'm gonna tell you, again, I preface this with, this is the first time I'm making this, but I think what it is I made the outer loops too tight, and so they're pulling it backwards. So you could even just, oh yeah, there we go.
Green giant.
All right, so I didn't have them forward enough, right? That's all I had to do was to change that. See, sometimes if you play with it long enough, genius hits. But there you go. And you could put this on anything. You could, it's a little, you could use it on do it as a 160 and put it on something. I will more than likely take a picture of it and just use that as my Facebook picture for Remembrance Day. All right, but that is a poppy for Miss Trish, who is not here tonight. It doesn't look like. Trish, are you here? I don't see you. Maybe the kids are busy.
True.
All right, so we are going, are y'all ready? Are y'all on your keyboard? We're gonna do a quick, what do you wanna do? I have 2 projects and y'all get to vote. Majority wins. We can do a twisted Christmas tree, or we could do a stuffed balloon for the elf is back. So type either elf or tree. Which one do you want? Ready, set, go. You got a minute and a half to decide. No.
Ready.
Race. Ready? Christmas tree. I love it. Tree. Oh, one elf. Two. Tree. Both. Tree. Okay, we'll do the tree first. If we have enough time, I'll do the stuffed balloon. All right? Fair? If not, it'll be stuffed balloon next week. So now you'll know what's...
Stuffed tree elf?
The tree in with the elf? We could do that probably.
Or the elf going up the tree?
Or the tree on top of the stuffed balloon.
Or...
Anyways. Okay. You're so awesome. Tammy, I love you, Tammy, so much. All right, so here we go.
You like how I brought out the quieter pump?
I do. Our new pumps are a little quieter than my old one because the old one has been overworked.
No, the old one was always that.
Was it always that loud?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All right, so for the twisted Christmas tree, it's very similar, believe it or not. It's just on how you arrange them. So the first one we're gonna do is a pearl. Shocker, I know.
For not being a twister, we're doing a lot of twisting.
I know.
See, the thing about it is, everybody, that as a balloon decor person, you have to put on many hats.
Yes, you have to eat. If you are just a garland maker, there's nothing wrong with that, other than when you can't give your client everything that they want and be sort of a full service. Now, I don't do rentals of chairs and all that sort of thing, but decor-wise and balloon-wise, I do everything. There's nothing I say no to. So, but can you imagine for a second if all I did was garlands and the mom wanted little tiny tops or something for the centerpieces or she wanted something for the cake table or something smaller. If you don't know how to do it, she's going to find another balloon designer to do it. And that balloon designer might be her one-stop shop, right? All of us moms, we all know, women, period, in general, nowadays, we don't have time to barely take care of ourselves. So sourcing 2 balloon designers, I'm sorry, not a lot of people have time for that. So what I would like to encourage you to do is to be a very well-rounded balloon artist, okay? Don't pigeon yourself in because you'll lose money that way and potentially clients. So I'm trying to help you become very well-rounded in showing you a little bit of everything or a lot of bit of everything so that you can offer all services to your clients and keep the retention.
Also, those little things that you do are just like wow factors if you can put like little flowers or distorted little things.
Oh yeah, they'll perceived value,
oh my
right?
God.
What's the shades of balloons for the tree? Okay, this is straight up lime green that I'm doing, Sharita. It's not neon. I know sometimes our green on here looks neon. It is not this one. Where did you get the 260s? Okay, I buy from balloon wholesalers here in our area, but they Balloons Online is available in the US as well. However, they're not selling Sempertex into the US anymore. So I would advise you to go to Batalic.com and look for a distributor. They have a list of all the people that are distributors of their products. So Batalic, Bettalic, something like that. Batalic.
Something like that.
And they can help you in the States of where to get. Bargain Balloons also has them. And this brings me to a very, very important thing that I'm so excited about, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to get to it tonight. Tough Tex is making 260s, guys.
From Canada.
From Canada. So what it is we had a Qualitex Pioneer Balloon factory here. It's 30 minutes from my house in Hamilton, Ontario. And Tough Tex has taken over that factory. And now they are rolling out 260s and they're out already. My distributors here locally have them. One reached out to me just today. They're going to send me some samples. So I will be able to show you a review of the Tough-Tex 260s hopefully very soon. All right. Alethea saw it today. Yay. So the 260s, you get them from where you get all your high quality balloons from, a distributor.
Right. Metallic in the States offers regions to where
their distributors are broke up into areas.
And they show you the people that have full distributorship of Sempertex balloons.
Of the full line, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would recommend you go see, find one of those, talk to them, and get yourself an account set up. All right. If you don't have a business license and they're requiring a business license, Bargain Balloons does not require you to have a business license. Neither does Balloons Online, but like I said, they are no longer allowed to sell Sempertex into the U.S. Sempertex is restructuring a bit their distribution in North America. So this is it. So Metallic has the U.S. rights for full distribution, and Surprise Enterprise is the Canadian master balloon distributor. And then they sell off to the other distributors to sell to us. So keep that all in mind, okay? All right. So I'm very excited about the Tough-Tex 260s. I can't even explain it, but I have been hounding them for so long now. I know.
Several years.
Years.
We've reached out to their president.
Yeah.
All of that. I've reached out, and she didn't like that I reached out the one time.
Me or the lady?
Me.
No.
You.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways, we've been hounding them. I don't want to do that. I'm having a hard time getting 360s and 160s.
Sempertex carries both 360s and 160s.
Sorry, Dima. Remind me where you're at.
New York.
New York. Okay, yeah.
So
Sempertex. So again, I will post the link to Metallic on our page and right to where they give you the distributor. So you'll be able to click on that tomorrow and see what I'm talking about, okay? Is that promise? I will do that for you.
350s?
Yeah.
No, actually, they're 360s.
They're 360s. Qualitex was 350s.
Yeah.
Sempertex.
Sempertex also makes 660s.
Yes, the big guys.
Yes,
They're huge.
and they're Linkaloons, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I want to play with them.
The Linkaloons have the extra tip at the end.
Yep.
So, all right, let's get on with the tree, or else we're never, ever going to get done everything today. So we are going to start at the bottom of our tree, and we are going to do, again, a flip. We're going to call that 6 of my big girl fingers.
Yeah, because I wear the paws around here.
Yes, you do. Is that big enough? That's big. Yeah, that's big enough. We don't have to make it huge. Hey, Jordan. How are you?
But she checked in. She's at an event, but she's still checked in.
You are I love you so much. And I will tell you, Jordan, I totally stalked your page to find pictures of your kids. And they were so cute. Oh my God, so cute. Anyways, I don't stalk you guys all the time. Just you had mentioned about your wrestling kids, and I wanted to see how they turned out. So today I went and checked them out. Oh my God, I'm so glad I did.
Little light Facebook stalking.
I never hurt anyone. All right, so we're doing 3 of these foldovers. You're at an event. I love that. That's loyalty and dedication. But you get 2 entries. Good job, girl. All right, so we've done our first 3 foldovers, flips, whatever you want to call them. Okay, I'm a little frustrated with the industry, with so many different terminologies for the same thing. And we all, depending on where you are and who you learn from and everything, they're all called different things. But we should regulate all that and like have a terminology. All right, then we make another little pearl. Look familiar? Okay, then we go just a bit smaller. Okay, so we're starting at the bottom of the tree. We're going up. Just flip it over. Make another the same size. And I'm sort of, I'm sure you can see, I'm sort of measuring on each other when I get close. Okay, we're gonna leave that one off for just a second. I'm gonna blow up again. And before I tie in my end, I'm gonna tie onto it. Okay, so did everyone see that? I've just tied those two together. I'm gonna fold this one over and spin. Okay, bring it up the middle. Guess what? Another pearl. All right, we're gonna go a little smaller. Don't forget to soften those balloons up, guys. I cannot stress it enough. It is the difference between twisting and popping. My hands will work. Good God, girl.
Yes, we've watched some videos where people do stuff and they were not softening the balloon.
Yeah, just today I was watching and I'm like, oh, and they're popping and you can see they're struggling. And I'm like, okay. All right, so there's our third level. Now, the top one is pinch twists. Do we all know what pinch twists are? Of course. Thank you. This is going to say I need to send them. Your hands must be so cramped after your lives. They're not bad, Tammy, actually, years of training them. Again, the squish ball, the stress balls, the exercise, I have very strong hands.
Grabbing a hold of me, saying, no, don't touch that.
Grab them by the, no. In all honesty, I used to be a bodybuilder, so I had great strength from that. And then I broke my wrist and I had to rebuild that. And the ballooning actually really helped with that. But think of it as you're a runner. You wouldn't go out there and run for 6 hours and not expect to hurt. So you're not going to balloon for 6 hours until you work up to that. So train yourself, do yourself the favor and work those hands. These are your tools. These are your money makers. Take care of them and train them.
Clarita, what's the best way to start balloon twisting? Do it.
Yeah. Find some balloon twisting videos online to make like kids stuff from parties. Okay, so I'm doing just a little tiny, it's almost a pinch twist, not quite. Like the kids' birthday stuff. Start with a little dog. That's what I did. The little balloon dog. Once you got that mastered, then move up to something, the flowers, okay? And then once you get the flowers, then you can do pretty much anything. Like, I am not a twister. I am not trained as a twister, but I've done like full-size figures of people. So, they weren't fantastic.
Batman, hockey player.
Yeah, Batman, hockey player, ninja. There's a lot. And it's been, the clients love it because they know they could never do what it to make it look that good. But there was things I saw, right? We all do that to ourselves. Oh, it could have been better. Oh, I didn't like how that turned out.
Tammy said she did a healing bouquet yesterday and my fingers cramped after.
Mm-hmm. We hate helium.
I feel you. I did that too. Clarito, is there a technique to start with?
Not
honestly,
really.
Probably the best one to do is pearls.
Yeah, because they'll serve you in both genres, right? They'll serve you in decorating and in twisting. The pearls, yeah. If you go back through our lives, there was one that I did where we just really focused on the pearls. Tammy
might have
and
to go.
Maureen. How long ago was that? About a month ago, right?
Over a month ago.
Over a month. You might have to go to our YouTube channel for that one.
Yeah.
But there's lots there for you to work on. See, the thing with ballooning is there isn't a formal school. There isn't a formal education where there's been a curriculum written. I'm working on one because I have things I want to do with that. But yeah, there's not. So there's not a surefire way for me to say this is where you need to start. But I would say either the pearls or like a dog. And just, I can even send you a video of me doing it. And you can work from there. Or I'll upload one to our YouTube channel and see.
I'll double check, but if you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Yeah. I think I do have the pearls on there.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so I'm at the top now. We did our little tiny, and I've cut it. And now I'm just gonna wrap down and around so I don't lose it. And then I am going to take a little red 5-incher and put ever so little tiny amount of air in it. You can use gold if you wanted it to be like a star at the top. That's kind of what I had planned, but I forgot to grab a gold before we started. All right, so that is the tree itself, but we're gonna do it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay, so there's been some talk. Shannon, I'm sorry, I haven't. Shanna, her fingers get sore after tying a lot, and she made a Christmas star.
Yay! A Christmas star. I'd love to see it, Shanna.
And Clarita, I tried pearls they kept popping the other day.
Who's that? Who tried pearls?
Clarita. She tried pearls. Since I'm new, I struggle with pearls. Amy, yes. Everyone
does. So, maybe what I'll do is do a just pearl video and put it up on our YouTube channel for you guys to rewatch over and over again, because the live, it's hard to find it and everything like that. So in the next couple days, keep checking our YouTube channel. I'll put that up for you guys and really try and help you get through all of that shenanigans on there. All
Crystal, right? My pearls always unravel. Yeah. Hey everybody, just another reminder, if you haven't already, put in your where you're watching live at, so you get entered into
the monthly drawing
for an hour with Tess. I get her all the time, so I don't need to enter.
You get up to 1 hour free video call with me, and we will work on issues that you're having. All right, so I made just a really quick little apple blossom. Okay, these are also another really utilitarian item we use a lot of. Okay, and it's just, did you see me all there? Okay. Basically, you take the neck and you push it all the way through. You take your finger out and you tie it off the neck on the side. Okay, and I'm going to take my bubble. I'm making a little stump. And tie it onto the bottom of that. Okay, and that's what it sits on. All right, or I have an alternative to that, because that won't sit very well unless you weight it down. Or one more. It's getting really warm in here again. These lights every week. I'm sorry, guys. You must be sick of hearing it. Oh, what's Amy struggling with? That it's a real struggle.
The pearls.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Dima, this can be made with 360s, and it can be made like into a 6-foot tree. Yes, for sure. So all I'm doing with my white is making, I'm doing it in white because it can look like maybe snow on the ground, but I'm making it a kickstand.
Clarita, the difference between 160s, 260s, and 360s is the diameter of the balloon. So 160 is
160, 260, 360.
yeah. So it's 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch in the diameter of the balloon itself.
Yeah.
The
So
60.
this is a 260. It's 2 inches around and 60 inches length. 160 is 1 inch around and 60 inches length. 360, can you guess it? Yes, of course. It's 3 inches around and 6. They're not very creative with these names, but they're accurate and they work. So.
Maureen, is there a secret to softening 360s?
Handwork. Okay, so really quickly first.
Bigger hands.
Bigger hands. I am going to take, well, actually, you know what? See, if I had have done it the other way around. My love, I need a glue.
A glue?
All right, so what I'm going to do is to make this different and have the kickstand on it is tie this to there now. I've detached it from the tree. Right? So a kickstand with a base.
A glue.
And a couple of glues. If I can get them off. And then it becomes ready? Ta-da! It's a little crooked.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Right? But these you can do on a pole and have big, I think that's how I glued it. That's why it's leaning forward a bit. There we go. All right. So you could do that. You could take and take your 160. If this was a big tree, you could use it as a garland. There's a lot of different uses.
Make a Snoopy dog house out of Linkaloons and put it right next to it.
Sure. Okay, and then just tie those two together. And then you could decorate your tree with little tiny
Cleaned up mechanics.
Baubles. Always. There, and you could make it so it's little decorations on there. Right? Cute. Easy, cute, and it can be whipped up pretty quick. You know, if you were doing a Grinch design for a kid's birthday, I do a lot of those actually. Grinch is very popular for kids' birthdays as well. And you could put this on their little design, on their number stack, and it'd be a cute little addition. And
with the Grinch, remember the Christmas trees are always a little
wonky.
Dr. Seuss-like. And
yeah. So, and that's another one I could do next week is the Dr. Seuss Christmas tree. In 5 inches? No, on 5 inches.
We have the poles for Dr. Seuss Christmas trees that are 10 feet tall.
Yeah, that Randy bent the poles so that they would be really like crazy designs. And that was on our Christmas parade. I'm very sad. My lady that I normally do the Christmas parade for is not doing it this year. So I'm free if anyone needs a Christmas parade done. But that's, all right. That's that. I think it's cute. We'll be doing a lot of different Christmas variations leading up. We're starting early because you have to start advertising soon. And that's why I thought about doing the stuffed balloon, but we'll do that next week because we're at 6:50 already, and I want you guys to have questions if you have any. If not, if you want to stay late, okay, show of hands. Who wants to stay long and see a stuffed balloon?
Oh God, everybody will.
Do you want me to do it tonight, or do you want to hold on to it for next week? Ready? You got a minute. Let's go. Vote. Just like last time, it worked so good. Do you want, so either write yes or no. No will mean next week. But in the meantime, if you have questions, type away. What kind of glue did I use? Yes, that's a very good question. I use the Gemar brand of U glue dashes. I used to just use, so U glue, Oasis. Let me start right from the beginning. I used to be a florist, and in the floral industry, we used Oasis glue for everything. It was awesome. That's when you see the florists using the liquid glue, it's Oasis glue melted down. Okay, so it's been around forever. And that's where I was first introduced to it. And now in the balloon industry, they've picked up on it, and I love it. So it's originally by Oasis. Then it gets made now by Pro Tapes. And Gemar, I think, has asked Pro Tapes to change the recipe just a little bit. Gemar brand, there's just Pro Tape versions of these out there, which I used for years. Love them, not a problem. But then I found the Gemar version. And I'm not a huge fan of the Gemar balloons. I'll be very brutally honest with you. They don't make it into my shop. But these guys, love them. Bargain Balloons sells them, okay? They're in Canadian dollars. They're $46 for the box of 1,000. And I swear by them. They are amazing. Did Khadija ask a question? Sorry, Khadija, could you I didn't see it. I apologize.
I don't see it neither, but then my
Did it go
phone
through?
flipped.
How far back was it? I'm sorry. Sometimes I miss them, hun. But if you ask again, I'm happy to. But wait till next week so it's not rushed. Yes. Okay.
But all the yeses.
All right. You know what? I know you said yes, but that's a very valid point. I don't want to rush it on you guys. And what I'll do for next week is I will have a couple of versions of the stuffed balloon for you instead of just the one that I had planned today. Does that work? I hope so. What people order for Christmas from a balloon artist? Very good question. So we do a lot of Christmas parties. We do a lot of corporate work. In fact, I'm talking right now. We have a big Google installation here, and I'm talking with them to do their their holiday party again this year. And a lot of things. Next week, I'm going to be showing you, in addition to the stuffed balloons, we're going to be doing wrapped presents made out of balloons. That's what I've got on the agenda for that. We won't be hurt to wait. There you go. I appreciate that, guys. And Christmas trees, full size, are big. We do a lot of still backdrops. The gold and silver shimmer wall go out usually just during graduation and Christmas, New Year stuff. Okay. I do a lot of those, like big garlands with the foils on them for Christmas.
Wood wall.
Our wood wall is a big one for Christmas that we go out. Our big circle white backdrop for Winter Wonderland. Depends on their theme. You know, we did one that was all like a Canadian Christmas last year with all the plaid balloons. That was fun. That was for Home Hardware's holiday party.
Yeah, I still want to make the Jagundo snowflake that I've showed you with Linkaloons.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Wrapped presents, awesome. Yes, they're a lot of fun. So those are our big things. The other thing I want to discuss is we have our Balloon Business 101 webinar coming up on Tuesday. So not much time.
2 people in this group are actually
Signed up for it, yes.
Signed up for it.
So looking forward to doing that. If you're going to sign up for that, I would do it soon. But that goes, the webinar is not, I don't have a cutoff like I did for the workshops, right? So you can buy up until the time of, but that's a wonderful thing for you guys that are starting out new. I'll give you like step by step where to get your stuff, how to start your business, like structure wise.
What stuff you need.
Yeah. We'll touch a bit on pricing and how to come about that. Advertising. It's going to be a little bit of everything you need to start. It's a very informative webinar, and it's our half price webinar that we're doing. So it's only, yes, Shanna, I'm so excited to get to see you live. I'm excited for it.
I want to attempt a gingerbread house. We did that one year.
We did, yes. We did a big out of Lincolns. If you need help, let me know.
You want to tell them how we did it out of Lincolns?
It was not easy because it was during COVID and everything was sold out everywhere. Like if you were not starting this during COVID, you need to understand the torture we went through with trying to find inventory. With the factories shut down for quite a while and the slowage of deliveries, we were, and the increase in business, like we were smoking hot during COVID. And if it wasn't for people getting sick, I would love to have another go round with that. I don't want anyone hurt, but it was great for business.
We want the business.
We want the business. So during that time, it was impossible to get product. Like I was shipping in from all over the place trying to get what I needed. So anyways, we had our Christmas parade lady wanted a gingerbread house. We could not find mocha Linkaloons for the life of us. So what we did, I could find tons and tons of clear though. And at first I thought, oh, we'll put the clear over our mocha 11 inchers. But that was it messed up. The glare was weird and it wasn't a true mocha color with the clear over top of it. So what we decided to do, Randy still has PTSD from it. Randy cut the tip off the mocha balloons, but just the right size, because if you cut them too big, they'd pop. Then we double stuffed with the Linkaloon inside the 11-inch, made sure that the tip came out the hole, and then used them as double stuffed Linkaloons for a whole gingerbread house. You want to talk sore hands? My husband, who never really complains about hurting ever, was miserable with his hands being so sore. The time was huge. So enjoy the fact that we can get all the product that we can now. It's amazing. What time on Tuesday? 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the same as our live, yes. is when it will be. And you will get a recording of it that you can, the next day once we upload it. For anyone in our mentoring program, if you have not been able to access the Vimeo videos this week, we are we're having some serious tech issues that we're struggling with. We're revamping a little bit of the website, so it's down right now, but you can still go and purchase the webinar.
Yes, all you have to do is go to our event link, or our event
on Facebook,
Business 101 on Facebook. Go link, and that'll take you to our
Stripe account, so you can purchase it.
Right.
So if you can't figure it out, message me that you want to register, and I'll send you the link. It'll make it life easier. That's fine. So we're having tech problems. Vimeo, they've made a change to the structure on how the accounts have to be set up. And they did give us an email warning that this was happening, but I missed it somehow. And as of October 31st, they made this change. And now we can't get our payment to go through for Vimeo. So they're only allowing us a small amount of bandwidth, which is not enough for our entirety of our library. So we're working on it. We have a support ticket in with Vimeo.
Two
support tickets, which they must love that, but I don't care. I hate that it's down. So please, if you're struggling and you can't find those, message me and I will help you live. All right, until we can get this figured out.
Clarita, if you're thinking about it, it's not that bad. It's 20 Canadian, basically 15 US.
$15 US, just to have it in your back pocket, and it might help you decide if you want to or not. Okay. Seriously, consider it.
We're offering it very inexpensive for anyone who's just thinking about it, because a lot
Starting
of
out.
people, even if you're in the UK or Netherlands, Belgium, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's very similar in what you need to start and what you need to think about when starting.
And for my Canadian entrepreneurs out there, if you want to register and you don't want to go through the whole Stripe thing, just message me and I can send you an invoice you can pay by e-transfer. All right? Which I love that we have that up here. I wish the States had it more. Ours is through our banks. Anyways,
Too many banks, too many...
Yeah, in the States, it would be much harder.
No one can get together and come up with the same thing, especially the banks. They like their own slice of the pie.
Yeah, up here in Canada, we have credit unions, but we only have 5 major banks.
Yeah. Same way with Sweden with the Swish, their Swish thing. All their banks use it, and they only have, I think, 3 different banks in Sweden.
And then, big announcement, November 24th in London. I'm just finalizing the location. The last location did not work out, but I was talking today with a nice gentleman from Western University in London, and we have a spot reserved. I just have to finish the paperwork tomorrow in there. Would anyone have an issue with going to a university campus to go to a class like that?
Hold on. You're talking about a university.
I know, but not all of us are university age, and it might make someone feel uncomfortable going on there with all the kids. Let me know, even if you're not coming to this one, is that something you would be open to? Because that is the last sort of thing in my brain. It's very close to a parking lot. I gave him my wish list, and he has found us a nice room. But thumbs up if you would be okay with attending on a university campus, college or university campus. Just give me a little visual absolutely, Shanna says, all right. See, all these things. I used to think that making these workshops and everything would be so fun, event planning. I love it, right? I used to do weddings and all that, and it's not fun. Let me just tell you, because no one publishes their pricing. No one publishes their availability. All the city halls and venues, you can't get on a weekend for a full day. I would be okay with a university, but my birthday weekend, so hubby is taking me away. Congratulations, and happy birthday coming up. But I'm happy for you, Tammy. That's good. Thank you for answering my question. All these things have to be considered and taken into account. The one thing I didn't ask him is if we can bring in food. I don't know if we can. So that might be a killer factor. But anyways, November 24th for the workshop, it's all about Christmas. We're going to be doing large Christmas trees, a grab-and-go Christmas garland, everything you need for your Christmas decor. All right? We're going to be doing quite a few things. I'll have those up, hopefully in about 48 hours, I'll have the flyer up with what we're doing. All right? Because, I got all the time in the world now. We're quiet.
Sure we do. Catching up on paperwork, this, that, administrative stuff.
Arguing with Vimeo.
Oh, dude.
Anyways.
Revamping
the website.
Thank you for everybody's entries into today's drawings.
I'm going to go make the log right now of who all was in. And like I said, after the last Wednesday of the month, after that live goes down, the Thursday morning after that will be the drawing. All right?
Thanksgiving Day for everyone in the States.
Oh, it's on the 27th?
Yes, the last Thursday of every month.
There we go.
Just before Black Friday. And
we will not be having a Black Friday sale, just so you know.
No.
I don't think. I never thought about it, but
no,
I don't think so. No. We're doing the giveaway. I think that's it.
The only time that I liked Black Fridays is when I wanted some cheap sneakers for CrossFit. Yeah,
we used to go for that, but that was about it. We're not into crowds, guys, so we're not gonna.
I'm 6'4", 270 to 300 pounds. I stand out like a sore thumb in the crowd.
Yes. Yeah.
But she can never lose me.
No, that's true.
Unless we're in the Netherlands, and then.
Well, they're tall, but they're not as broad as you are. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll go chat on our own and not have you guys dragging around with us. and you can get on with your evening. But thank you so very much for checking in and spending another amazing Wednesday night with us. We love it so much. I hope you do as well. And I hope you have a profitable week and an amazing time on your journey of ballooning it yourself. Take care, everyone. Mwah!
Bye. And it says slow.